Patriots fans, this is Richie Rich with the New England Football Edition. I want to start this video by telling all fans of Magic, Lynn Dillis will be coming to Rhode Island in March. Stay tuned for more details on this, but Lynn Dillis will be coming to Rhode Island in March to do an extravaganza and a great Magic show. Now, Patriots fans, it's been a busy week for your New England Patriots as they've begun to start assembling the football team together, bringing in new coaches. Other coaches have left to go elsewhere. We'll hear from some of the coaches that they've brought in, like Jeremy Springer, the special teams coach they retained, defensive coordinator Terrell Williams. We'll hear from him as well as we'll look at Josh McDaniels returns for the third time. We'll hear what he has to say on the upcoming future of his New England Patriots as he begins the new journey again. We'll also look at a segment that I've started, Free Agent News Friday. This week, we'll look at the offensive line and the defensive edge position. We'll look at what Patriots free agents they can bring in, hopefully sign, that can drastically improve this team. We'll look at what current free agents the Patriots have on the roster now that they must, in my opinion, re-sign, as well as the free agents they bring in. And then we'll close out the session by looking at the upcoming NFL draft, and I'll look at the top 3 positions I think the Patriots can draft. Top 3 spots I think they can draft. Defensive edge, Abdul Carter. Wide receiver from Miami, Xavier Restrepo. And the third pick is running back from Ohio State, Trevion Henderson. Very important that New England hits on 4 to 5 impactful free agents this year, retaining key contributors on their current roster and hit on impactful players in the draft. I think they have to hit on 4 impactful players moving forward. We'll look at all this in this episode. First up, defensive coordinator Terrell Williams.
Whatever my job is, I'm going to do my job to the best of my ability and always do what's best for the players. A big reason for coming here was Mike Vrabel, just believing in him and who he is. I know what he is as a coach. I know who he is as a family man. So that's important to me. So just having a chance to get back with Mike was a big, big draw for me. The basic philosophies will be being physical, playing hard, and doing whatever it takes to win. Being successful is important, but some places are more committed. And I believe that the New England Patriots are committed to being a great organization. I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to live, but that'll come. But I'm really excited. I hate this time of year because the players aren't around, but once those guys get around and once we fill out the coaching staff, then now you'll know we're ready to go.
Here's Josh McDaniels and what he had to say.
Offense only takes the field for one reason, and that's to try to put points on the board. So our number one goal will be to take care of it, and the second part of that is going to be to score as much as we can. And in this, fraternity in the National Football League that we're so fortunate to be a part of, there's nothing like this. You get up, there's an energy, there's a purpose to your day. There's just an evolution to our game that I think is important that you need to respect. This year has given me an opportunity to really consider all aspects of what this job entails. I'm excited about, what we're going to build here and the evolution of our offensive scheme, our offensive attitude, the way we do things, how we practice. and ultimately the way we go about playing. This place has such a special attraction to me. This area is home to me. Super excited that I have an opportunity to try to impact this place. I picked Mike up from the airport when he came here. Always been an extremely hard worker, smart a player as we've had here as I've been around as a coach. I trust his vision. I really understand what he's going to look for from me and be a part of his staff and what he's going to build here and what he's going to put together and how he's going to lead us.
Next up, here's what Jeremy Springer had to say.
The continuity, I think, in going into year two is very important for us, a core unit, to have the guys back that we love around this organization, like the Schoolers, Joe Cardonas, the Bryce Behringers, those guys, Marcus Jones. They're going to really help us, and those guys bring the energy. Those guys are what makes it come to fruition on the field, and I couldn't be more excited to get this thing rolling and make the fans proud and happy.
He looks toward the sun. He receives. He runs to the right side of the 20. Along the sideline, 25, 30. He's got an opening right side. 45.
Coach Rabel to bring me back on is something I don't take lightly, and I'm very excited to be a part of his plan for this organization and moving forward. You know, you can tell Coach Rabel has a clear vision of what he sees this place, what it's going to be in the future, and he's on it. And again, he wants us to teach, lead, and inspire. And that's something that I feel very, very honored to be a part of, and something that I really want to ingrain in myself and be able to help him really bring out the vision that he sees for this place.
So that's what your coaches had to say about the upcoming season. You could see they were all excited and looking forward to building a winning culture with the New England Patriots. Now, moving forward. Getting back to free agent news Friday. The offensive line. I have offensive tackle Ronnie Stanley on my list. He might re-sign with Baltimore. It may be too much for him to come to the New England Patriots. I think offensive tackle Alaric Jackson from the Los Angeles Rams is the free agent target at offensive tackle to go and grab. He's an explosive player. He protects well, and he'd be a perfect upgrade at the left tackle spot for your New England Patriots. I would also like to see him get offensive guard Trey Smith from Kansas City. He's big, a big frame, a winner, explosive off the ball, and he protects the quarterback very well. Moving on to the defensive edge spot. Edge, Josh Sweat. He would be big, explosive, off the edge, pairing him up with Devon Godshaw, Christian Barmore, and then my pick in the draft, Abdul Carter. That's a solid front four for your New England Patriots that'll be able to rush the passer, put pass rushing abilities on your team. That'll be a top four defensive line. They'll be able to get to the quarterback, pressure the quarterback, get some sacks, help the secondary out, not giving up the big plays like last year. That would really be impactful. So I just laid out four guys that I think can come into this team and be solid, elite contributors moving forward for your team. Now, moving ahead to the draft. I have the top 3 draft picks. At 4 overall, Abdul Carter, the explosive defensive edge rusher from Penn State. Quick. He's quick to the ball, being compared to top edge rushers at that position already at his age. Next up, wide receiver from Miami, Xavier Restrepo. He's quick. He's a slot guy. He's the perfect Josh McDaniels wide receiver. He would do great in this offense that offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels will install in the team. Then my third pick is explosive running back Trevion Henderson from Ohio State. He can also catch the ball out of the backfield, which will be explosive, pay big dividends, totally a Josh McDaniels running back. Now, if you loved my video, like it below, subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by February 1st. So please go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to my channel, and please share my video with your friends so we can promote the video. Thank you very much. And I want to give a very big thank you for my TikTok followers. So for my TikTok followers and everybody else, go to YouTube, type in New England Football Edition, subscribe below, and like the channel. Thank you very much. This has been Richie Rich with the New England Football Edition.